I used to think I did something wrong every time someone pulled away, especially when things were going well. We'd get close, we'd connect, and then suddenly, something shifted. The messages slowed down. The energy changed. And I'd find myself replaying every moment, trying to figure out what I said or did to cause it. But over time, I learned something important. When someone pulls away right as things get close, it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about what closeness brings up in them. For a long time, I didn't understand that. I thought connection was supposed to feel simple. You like someone, they like you, and everything moves forward. But real closeness, emotional closeness, can make people feel exposed. And not everyone knows how to sit with that feeling. I remember one person in particular. Things between us felt easy at first. Light. Fun. And then, slowly, we started opening up. Sharing more. Letting each other in. And that's when he started to pull back. Not dramatically. Just enough for me to feel it. Enough for me to wonder what changed. What I didn't realize then was that vulnerability can activate old wounds. When someone starts to feel seen, really seen, it can bring up fears they haven't dealt with. Fear of being hurt again. Fear of losing control. Fear of not being enough. Fear of being too much. And for some people, pulling away feels safer than staying close. I used to take that personally. I thought his distance meant I wasn't worth staying close to. But the truth is, some people carry avoidant patterns without even realizing it. They want connection, but they're terrified of what it might require. They crave closeness, but they feel safer at a distance. They're drawn to intimacy, but the moment it becomes real, they panic. And when someone has been hurt before, emotional closeness can feel like a threat. Not because of you, but because of what closeness reminds them of. Their past. Their fears. Their memories. Pulling away becomes a way to protect themselves, even if it hurts the connection. One of the hardest lessons I learned was the difference between space and disinterest. Space is when someone needs time to regulate their emotions, but they still show effort. They still communicate. They still care. Disinterest is when the effort disappears. When the connection becomes one-sided. When you're the only one trying. It took me a long time to understand that someone pulling away doesn't automatically mean I did something wrong. It doesn't mean I'm not enough. It doesn't mean the connection wasn't real. And it doesn't mean they didn't care. Sometimes it means they cared more than they knew how to handle. What I know now is that healthy connection doesn't disappear when things get close. It might slow down. It might take its time. But it doesn't vanish.